In today's video, we're going to dive into interest rate cuts. We're going to dive into a story that, I hear a lot of, about 90% silver gain melted down, that it really burns my butt, I would say, when I hear stories like this. And we will also dive into a story, what happened to me about 6 to 8 months ago on an eBay transaction, talking about Franklin silver halves on that one. So please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 3,200 subscribers by the end of September. So if you are not yet subscribed, it's absolutely free to subscribe to my channel. We're getting close, folks, to 3,200. So, we're just about 2,700 now. We're right around 2,672 is the recording of this video. We still got about 2 weeks left. So please help me out and subscribe if you're not yet. Let's just get into the video right now. Look, we have interest rates coming. It's going to be a 0.25. It's going to be a 0.50. I'm thinking it's going to be a 0.25. I could be terribly wrong with that guess. It's a 50-50 guess on the table. So which one are you going to bet with? You're going to go with a 0.25? You're going to go with a 0.50? It's like a 50-50. That's what the talk's on the street right now. If we get to 50, it's going to be the bells are going to come out, the whistles are going to come out, silver and gold are going to fly to the roof. Even a 0.25 will uptick silver and gold too. But be cautious, because we could have, October's normally a month that the stock market starts falling off. That could bring down temporarily silver and gold prices too. Just use a bit of caution on this. Not financial advice. It's just something that we see just about every single October. Is it going to happen this year? Who knows? It's going to be a wait and see game. I just can't, I still cost average every single thing I do. So yes, I'll still be buying this week if I see a good deal for myself. That is what I'm doing. So if I see a silver quarter, 3 or 4 silver quarters on eBay for around $5.25, I'm picking them up still. I don't care what silver and gold does really this week. I really don't care if it falls back. If we get a little bit of fallback, guess what? That's just a buying opportunity at that point. So we will see. I'll keep you guys up to date through the week what's going on with silver and gold, as I always do. What I'm seeing and hearing a lot of from different coin shops from around the country, when they get too much of the 90 or too much of anything, they're sending this stuff off to the melters. I don't care about 1 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars. If they're not vintage, we should not be sending this stuff off to the melters. If something did not make it anymore, we should not be sending this stuff off. This is history. Why are we melting down history? And when people say, oh, there's plenty of 90% out there, there's plenty of silver out there, well, that might be true to an extent. But when they're not making it no more, it comes less and less and less. Like these bars here. I don't care if you melt these things down. That ain't going to bother me, because, the Highland Mint can make more of these. Now, they're still making them today. This is silver here too. So, if you want to melt that down, I got no problem melting silver down. But when it comes to 90% silver, or your Ingo hot bars, your vintage Christmas rounds, your vintage silver and gold, we should not be melting this stuff down. We have a job to do, I think, to try to pull as much of this off the market that really cares about the 90% in the vintage silver out there, and hang on to it for dear life. Really, we got to try to preserve as much as this stuff as we can. If it's half dollars, dimes, quarters, you name it, vintage silver, we should not be melting down. And it just really upsets me when I see that stuff. If it has holes in it, if it's really damaged bad, fine. I don't even have a problem people making jewelry out of it. I don't have a problem with that. But when we just send it off to melters by pounds and pounds and pounds of this stuff, it's just going to be less out there. And guess what? It's going to drive up the price too. When it's gone, and eventually it will all get into the right hands. All get sent off. A lot of it will get sent off to the melters, and the people that don't have it will, be sorry they didn't stack sooner. And that's all it's going to be. It's going to be gone at one point in time, and we just don't know when that one point in time it is. There's something we could have sent off to the melters at the shop. Absolutely. It's rough looking. It's beat up. When these were worth about $8, I bought this at the shop for $8. I told the owner, yeah, I want that one. And I said, don't throw that one in the bucket. The back looks all right. The front, yeah, it's all beat up. So, but I saved it. That one we could have sent off to the melter, or that could have been sold as a call at the shop. But I saved it because, it's actually the 1943, and that is actually a wartime $half too. So, and we got to try to preserve as much as we can preserve. If you can afford to get more, get more. Like I've said, you see a pile in front of you, but this did not take overnight to stack. This took many, many years for me to collect or stack, whatever way you want to describe it. Now I'm going to get into the story, what happened to me on eBay. Don't be afraid out there on eBay when you see somebody out there. eBay is a wide open game, okay? It's not about ripping people off. It's a wide open. I see some sellers out there on eBay have high prices, and it's funny. And they think they're going to try to get $2,000 for a $half. I mean, they will post something like this and try to get $2,000 out of somebody. It's a joke, for one. So, but when you see someone starting an auction at 99 cents or best offer, don't be afraid to put in an offer that you might not think they're going to take. Because that has happened to me a couple times. And I ordered, this woman had 2 rolls of Franklin $half with 2 separate listings. She started her auction at 99 cents. Or was the best offer. At the time, silver halves were going for about $9 a pop. That was the melt value. I gave her a crazy offer. I didn't think she was going to accept it. I offered $100 a roll. It was free shipping. And I checked eBay about an hour later, and she accepted the offer. So she got paid. eBay automatically paid her because that's how my eBay account's set up. They accept the offer. It all goes to the credit card. Boom, paid. I get them in. They're fine. No problems. 3 or 4 days goes by, and she says, I want my coins back. I said, excuse me? You want your coins back? This is through all, emails back and forth. I want my coins back. But you ripped me off. I said, how did I rip you off? I said, you accepted the offer. I didn't rip you off. I made you an offer. Was that a low offer? But she accepted it, though. When it comes to eBay, it's like I said, it's a wide open thing. Don't be afraid to put in crazy offers, because you really don't know if people are going to take the crazy offers that you put in, and you might get lucky like I did, and get them for $5 a pop. And some people say maybe I ripped her off, but on her end, she didn't have to take the offer. She has the opportunity to decline the offer too. Well, she comes back. She says, I'm gonna go on eBay and make a report against you. I said, go ahead. I said, there ain't nothing eBay's gonna do because you accepted the offer. So go ahead, open a claim, see what happens. I said, they will side with me. I said, I told her, you're gonna look like a fool. Well, my coin shop offered me $140 a roll, and you took $40 from me. Well, they should have been going for $200 a roll. So who was really ripping her off? The coin shop? Because there's no need to make $60 off a roll of Franklin halves from a coin shop. $20, $30, yeah, fine. But fine. But I was not buying these for the coin shop. I was buying these for myself. And when it comes on to eBay, it's really an open game, and I've gotten some good deals this way, folks. A lot of times, I put in crazy offers and they decline. Which is fine. Yeah, I know my offer's low, but it's really an open game on eBay, and sometimes they'll make a counter offer back, and we can agree, we can go back and forth a few times on the counter offers back and forth and see if we can strike a deal. Always try to make, when you see a best offer, my recommendation, not advice, my recommendation, start low first. So what if someone else picks it up over you? It don't matter. You're trying to get, eBay it's fun sometimes. You can get some good deals. And it's really up to the people out there to know what they have. If they come into the coin shop, I act a whole different way when they come into the shop. We tell them what their stuff is worth. We tell them what we're willing to pay. But when it comes to eBay, well, sorry, people need to understand that, it's really a good way to get some good deals. And yes, there are fakes out there. We have to be careful with that also. So that's my stories for the day, folks. I thank you for watching. You all have been great to me. If you need to reach out to me, you have questions about coins, silver, gold, platinum, my email will be in the link in the description of the video. I'll put my email address in the description of every single video. I help free of charge. If someone would like to make a donation, there are two ways to do that. A super thanks in any video, or PayPal. My PayPal information will be in the description of each video. Also, there's no obligation. I help free of charge. There's not too many channels or even take the time out there to help people like I do. So thank you for watching, and to the next video. Coin Shop Chris is out.